everybody, to another fantastic episode of CUECast. This is the video cast, podcast, whatever kind of cast you want to talk about. This is all the stuff that's happening in CUE right now. So Jason and I are going to be giving you a rapid fire bits and pieces of information. We're going to give you links, but no worries. If you miss anything, you can always contact us later. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can check out the show notes with links to every single thing that we're going to be talking about today. We have a lot of exciting news for you, so let's get started. My name is Joe Marquez. I'm Director of Academic Innovation for CUE, and as always, my partner in information, Jason. Jason, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Jason Salisker. I'm CUE's Director of Affiliate Engagement and Exhibitor Relations. So glad to be here again with you, Joe. I know it's been a little while, but we're back into it. We're doing the announcement, so get ready to share lots of information. So
we are lots of information, and the first bit of information we want to give you is an oldie but goodie, and it is Fall CUE. Now, you may not know it, but fall is upon us, and you know, when we think about fall, we think about the leaves changing and the temperature changing, and you look outside your house right now, you're like, it's 110 degrees. I'm not even thinking about fall. But we at CUE, we are thinking about fall because Fall CUE is quickly approaching. Jason, can you tell us a little bit about Fall CUE?
So Fall CUE this year is in Stockton, California. It's October 22nd, 23rd. It's at the San Joaquin Teachers College. Lots of classrooms there. We're going to have exhibitors there. We have about 35 exhibitors there. We have Lego there. We're going to have, trying to think of some of the other ones. Sorry. Drawing a blank here, but Explore Learning, Max Cases. We have Style Education, Curriculum Associates, McGraw-Hill, Raise 3D with 3D printing. We have all kinds of vendors coming in to share their solutions with everybody at the conference. We have sessions galore, lots of opportunities to engage and to network with all of our members and attendees at Fall CUE. What am I missing, Joe? We got food trucks. We're going to have lunch provided for everybody at Fall CUE. It's sponsored by Paper, so thank you to Paper. If you know Paper is they partner with school districts with unlimited access to training to support your school districts and things like that. So paper.co.org if you want to find out more information about them. But they're sponsoring lunch, so we're excited about them. We thank them for doing that. Joe, what am I missing?
Yeah, well, the food trucks, right? The food trucks are going to be there, and it is free. So with your registration, you get free lunch. And traditionally at Fall CUE, it's always been like sandwiches, right? And if you're in a great presentation and you're sitting there and right before lunch, you end up getting out a little bit late and you end up with the sandwich you probably don't want. Like I always would tell my participants, I'm going to let you out 5 minutes early because nobody wants to get stuck with the tuna, right? But here, we have food trucks, and each food trucks give you a variety of options to choose from, like fired pizza, right? Like wood-fired pizza right at your fingertips, pepperoni, mushroom and olives, cheese, fantastic choices. We have creative bowls, basically like teriyaki bowls. So there's beef and broccoli, veggie stir-fried, ginger, chicken. I'm eyeing that one right there, Jason. Their ginger and chicken go hand in hand for me. And then Callejeros Grill with taco steaks, tacos with steak and chicken, quesadillas with regular cheese, steak or chicken. These are high quality food trucks that we have for you. And you don't have to spend a dime. It's there. It's part of your registration. It is phenomenal. And you get to see one of the best county offices in the state of California. Now, some of you may be saying, wait a minute, Joe, that is a high claim that you're making. Prove me wrong. Go there. Go to San Joaquin County Office of Education. Come to the Teachers College right there on that campus, and you tell me that that is not one of the most beautiful campuses that you've ever seen. That's why we're having it there. Teachers and administrators need to see what is possible, what a county office can do when you blend professional development and growth of your educators and community into the teachers that you want to see in your community. Fantastic place. Plus, there is a STEAM lab, right? There is a location on this campus that has, if you're looking for different types of STEM activities, this building will blow your mind. What is that building called again, Jason, that we have there on that campus?
The Fab Lab?
The Fab Lab.
Fab Lab.
They have like
Probably because it's fabulous. I don't know.
Fabulous fabricate. I mean, they have some of the best tools in there, and the students get to use them. You have to check it out. If you think you have the best STEM room or STEM setup, you have to come check out this place because it is phenomenal. That is why we chose to have Fall Q there, right? Because it is a fantastic facility, and we think educators all across our state should see it because it'll blow you away.
Yeah, from our visit there, where they had 3D printing, they had little bits, they had all kinds of ways that people can create in there. They have demonstrations of all. Steve has done a remarkable job in that space. They have all kinds of ways that you can kind of incorporate creation in your school, and he's going to showcase that at the conference. So, and also we have esports. We're going to have an esports experience there. We're going to have STS. They're going to have their trailer there. It's a brand new trailer from what I hear. It's going to have a space where you can have the experience inside. They're going to have some monitors outside so you can see what's going on. So we can do some gaming there. I think maybe some students will be there. We're working on that. But they also have a meeting. I'm trying to think of the organization. Joe, help me out. The NS.
Oh, NASIF.
NASIF. Thank you.
Yep.
On the tip of my tongue. So NASIF's going to be there supporting them as well. So all kinds of great experiences there for esports. If you have esports inquiries or wanting to bring it back to your school district, so it will be there. In person, it's going to be in person as well. And if you're a member, you get 10% off. So Q members, if you are coming to the conference, don't forget you get 10% off if you're a Q member. And how you become a Q member, go to q.org. All the information is there as well.
Yeah, and it's phenomenal. This event's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great to get together in person, to be able to go to sessions and have fantastic lunch. And we're going to have fun lunchtime activities as well. You're going to grab your food at your food truck. We'll have cornhole to be played outside, giant Connect 4 to be played outside. If you were at Spring Q and you saw all the fun outdoor activities, we're going to have those fun outdoor activities for you to be doing during lunchtime as well. It's just going to be a great, almost like family picnic kind of vibe. So it's going to be awesome. And if you need a little bit more spice to get you to come, if you need a little bit more sweetener on top for your administrators to send you, we have a very special deal. And that's if your school district or school sends 5 teachers or 5 educators, an administrator can go for free. Now, an administrator, I'm pretty sure you can consider that a site administrator. It can be a district administrator. It could probably be a coordinator of EdTech. I mean, these are the individuals that would be able to come for free. And so that's send 5, 1 administrator gets to go for free. And if you are in the San Joaquin County Office of Education umbrella, if you're one of the school districts or schools under that, we have sent a very special email to all school leaders. All schools received an email that allows for almost like a buy one, get one, right? You can send 2 educators for half price. And so basically that's for one full price, you get 2 educators to go. A great deal because we want to have all of the educators of San Joaquin County to be able to experience a Fall Q because we've never had it in your neck of the woods before. And the great thing about it is that it's on the weekend. So no subs have to be called in, right? No sub plans have to be made by the teachers. And since it's in your own backyard, you don't really have to worry about travel, maybe just a little bit of car and gas, but that's about it. So it's just a great opportunity to have a great experience at a high quality education technology conference right in your own home backyard. So come join us. It's going to be fun. Again, that is Fall Q happening October 22nd and 23rd at Teachers College of San Joaquin in Stockton, California. All you got to do is go to fallq.org. You can see everything about it there and register today. All right.
We have a couple keynotes too, don't we? Do we talk about keynotes?
Oh, keynotes. Oh, cannot forget about keynotes. We have the amazing Abby Almerito, who's going to be giving a keynote on Saturday to kick us off at 11 a.m. And then, now this one I'm excited about. John Spencer. Jason, did you know that I went to junior high with John Spencer? That's absolutely right. I went to junior high. He has a twin brother. I remember that because they both played volleyball together. And yeah, so he went to the same junior high that I did. So when I saw that John was in the ed tech realm also, I was like, oh, that's cool. Right? Two ed tech people that went to the same junior high or at the same exact time. That was pretty awesome. But John will be speaking on Sunday, the 23rd. He is a fantastic speaker, a must not miss. So definitely consider going to fallq.org for these two amazing individuals. And Jason, I thank you for reminding me about that because they are phenomenal and they're gonna drop the mic. So that's a fantastic incentive on coming to fallq as well.
Yep.
Now we have another thing that we dropped last week that it's
a big deal.
We've been waiting for. I mean, we have been hearing people, fallq's awesome, but what about? fallq's great, but what about? What is that? But what about that everybody has been asking for that finally dropped last week?
You asking me?
I am asking you. Yeah, Jason. What is that? What about? What is that? What
is it? It is Spring Q. It is our annual event that everyone we're known for. It's that party in Palm Springs that everyone loves to come to. It's that destination location down in Southern California. It's in Palm Springs, March 16th through the 18th. Registration is open, so you can go to springq.org to go ahead and register for the event. Registration comes with the confirmation comes with the hotels, so you can go ahead and hotels are available to reserve upon your confirmation email, so you can get those hotels of choice that you'd like. If you want to stay at the Wren or the Courtyard somewhere near, you can do that by going to springq.org right now and registering. And we're, again, back in Palm Springs again, March 16th through the 18th. Same awesome sessions. We're celebrating community. We're celebrating teachers again. We're just glad to be back in person, coming off that great in-person event we had last March. And so looking forward to seeing everyone back in Palm Springs where all of our affiliates kind of converge in one spot. I always say it's the Olympics, all the countries converging in one spot. So all of our 22 affiliates will be there as well. So we're excited to announce Palm Springs, and it's hard to believe, Joe, we're talking about Palm Springs again. As we just, it seems like March was just a little while ago, but we're excited to get it going again.
We are. And March 16th to 18th, it's going to be fantastic weather down there. It's always a great time. And our theme is celebrating community, right? Celebrating us as a community of educators, pushing the boundaries of pedagogical changes to ensure the best education experience for the students that we have in our classrooms. And it's funny because we like to say, come to the conference to learn new things, but also come to the conference to see your friends. And, somebody said to me, like, what if I come to the conference and I don't know anybody? I don't have any friends. And I was like, you know what? Strangers are just friends you haven't talked to yet. And that is no different or no more a big statement than at Spring Q. Everybody you meet at Spring Q is such wonderful individuals that if you don't even know anybody, you could start a conversation with anybody there and become lifelong friends with them. So that's why we're celebrating community. It's a place that we get together with like-minded individuals that just feel like we've been friends forever. And one last thing, because we've been asked about this as well, is call for presenters is up. So call for presenters opened as well. So that's qlearns.org/spring submit. That opened last week. And I believe that will be going all the way through November. I do have to double check, but definitely that's what's going to be put in. And people always say, you know what? I don't know what the education landscape is going to be like in March, so I don't know, what I can put in today that's going to be long enough lasting to meet till March. And I tell you, the new submission process that we have, once you're selected, you can go in and change some things up a little bit. Maybe a new tool it was introduced after you put in your proposal that fits exactly what the message you're trying to convey. You can go in and add that. Okay, so it is a malleable process because you can make some updated changes. Just making sure you're not changing the entirety of your presentation, but you can make those updates for the timing that were there. And as always, if you are selected as a speaker, your registration is free. right? It's not a portion of it's paid for. It's not a little bit of it's paid for. 100% of all at all Spring Q conferences. If you are selected to present at our conference, the main speaker of every submission will get a registration to Spring Q. Same thing we did for Fall Q. But again, I want to make sure you know it's the main speaker, the submitting speaker, that gets that registration for free, not co-presenters. Co-presenters do not. So make sure you have that conversation with your co-presenter as you are submitting. But we're excited. Spring Q is always a good time. And man, I'll tell you, the registrations have been rocking and rolling already. So I do want to warn individuals. It is not, Spring Q is not until March 16th, but hotels go fast. And we have a fabulous block of hotels just for you. And they are guaranteed by the hotels. They are guaranteed to be the lowest price for those 3 days for those particular hotels. You will not find them cheaper on Expedia, Travelocity, Trivago, whatever's out there. You're not going to find Kayak. You're not going to find them any cheaper than through our portal. And if you do find them cheaper, let us know, because we need to contact the hotels and let them know, right? Mm-hmm. But that is the guarantee by the hotels to us, is that it's the best price for our Q members during those dates. So definitely register so you can get those hotels blocked. Jason, am I missing anything about the Spring Q conference?
No, I think we hit everything at this point. Just one of those. Just everyone comes to all over California. Come there. Everyone. That's a place where you have conversations online through the Twitters or whatever your tool is to connect with people online. But it's a great way to see them in person as well, because a lot of those people that are on the Twitters are at the conference as well. So we always say those hallway conversations are just as valuable as the sessions there. So being able to meet and greet and talk to people and spend a little bit longer time with them in person, it's a great place to be. So Palm Springs is the place to do that. So springq.org, get signed up.
Go do it before we sell out, because you know what, we do have a number in mind of how many people that will. It's not too big, but not, we have a number in mind. So go and register before we do sell out. All right. You may be wondering, man, it's a lot of information. Is there a place that we can get?
Do we need to pause? Do we need to take a water break?
Do we? Hold on. But people ask, where's all this information located? It's located in our community portal. Mm-hmm. Right, our website, Q.org, all this information about all of our events and all this stuff is there. But this is also where you can start your membership at Q. Membership for Q is $40. Right? And people are like, wait a minute, didn't membership used to be free? Well, membership traditionally has always been $40 from the 80s all the way up. And then that membership fee was put on hold on 2018, maybe 2017, but now it's back. But what do you get for it? People ask, what do I get for my membership fee? I'm glad you asked, right? Well, number one, you get a 10% discount on all Q events. For example, if you go to Fall Q, you get a 10% discount on the $299 price tag. So it's down to $269. That's saving basically $30 off that purchase price. Q membership's $40. Basically, you've almost made all your money back right there. And yes, same thing at Spring Q. Basically, by becoming a member, you save the money you would be spending to become a member in one fell swoop, right? And so that just that member benefit is perfect for you. But also it gives you access to free professional learning sessions. For example, on September 22nd, this month, Google is doing a 4Q members special presentation on products that power education. These are experts from Google giving you information directly from them. And for Q members, it is free. If you're a non-Q member, you can still come to these, but there is a ticket price of $20 to any of these events, right? So basically, for two of these that we do, and we do at least one of these a month, for just going to two of these, you've paid for your Q membership. On September 20th, we start the first of a 6-part series on building an anti-racist organization, presented by our consultant, our DEI consultant, Dr. Rochelle Rogers-Ard. And you can come to this and see all the different things. But September 20th, we are starting about the definitions of building an anti-racist organization. It's a 6-part series. If you are a non-member, that 6-part series is $100 to attend. If you are a Q member, it is free. And you may be saying, but wait a minute, why would anybody pay $100 for that? I mean, I would just go and get a Q membership and then go for free. I save 60. You know what? That's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty good idea. You're smart. I would do the exact same thing.
Sounds like a Common Core problem, maybe.
You know? So I mean, Q member benefits. We have the amazing Tony Vincent presenting a special session for Q members on November 16th. And Tony Vincent's going to talk about sharpening your image creation skills through shapegrams. If you haven't seen Tony Vincent's shapegrams, you must see it. I mean, he transformed what Google Draw can do. They are phenomenal. I have a 6-year-old first grader doing some of these things, and she's having a grand old time. So definitely come to that. And again, non-Q members, $20. Q members, free. So if you just go to 2 of these special events, you basically paid for your Q membership. And that's just the first 2 things we have listed.
Well, I was going to say Tony Vincent's, just to kind of talk about Tony Vincent for a second. Tony Vincent, he had an impact on my career early on. He's been around for a while. He's presented ISTE. He does great work. He's done podcasting with students and anywhere in between. So Tony Vincent's great. It's a don't miss opportunity to kind of learn from Tony Vincent. So check him out and sign up for his session. That'd be great.
Yeah, he's a great individual too. I love chatting with him. And he's like, Joe, are you going to be at my session? Can we do it together? I'm like, of course. Yes, Tony, it's going to be fun. Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. But there's more things at that Q membership. You can just go over here to q.org/benefits, and you can see everything that we have to offer. And if you're like, I would like to see this added to the benefits, or I'd like to see this, we always love to hear what should be added and what should be considered. So please let us know. What should be added to these benefits that will make it even more enticing? And it will never be above that $40 mark. Okay, $40. It's been that way before recession, during the recession, and after the recession. $40 because it's not about raising the price. It's about giving you quality benefits as a Q member. So a lot of cool things going on there.
And also we're working with our corporate partner Canvas. So if you're a Canvas user, we're working on some upcoming trainings scheduled in the portal as well. Possibly certificated as well. So we were working, so details coming. I just want to kind of trickle that out a little bit, but we're working in Canvas to do a 6-series training in Canvas, more than likely in our portal as well. So be on the lookout for that. But those are the kind of opportunities that will be offered in the portal for $40. So just kind of want to, as we kind of move forward with the portal and kind of bring these opportunities to you, these are the ones that are coming up right now.
Yeah, fun stuff, all part of being a member of the Q community. But our Q community would be nothing without our affiliates, and our affiliates put on some amazing events as well. And Jason, as director of affiliate engagement, I would love to hear some of these events that we have coming up for our Q affiliates.
Yeah, we have quite a bit. Our affiliates are working hard. They're volunteers on their own boards in their regional areas. They're working hard to put together some events in their local areas. So we have quite a bit of them coming up. If you want to know what they are and where they're happening, you go to q.org/events at q.org. Go to the tab that says events. They're all listed there, but some of the ones to highlight here, we have 5 happening in September alone, 14th, 15th, 17th. There's 2 on the 17th and the 24th. We have MBQ doing Seesaw meetup, Monterey Bay. We have Inland Area Q doing their virtual event. CapQ is having their annual Tech Fest 22 up in the Sacramento area. Nevada, NV side, Nevada is having their Silver State Technology Conference. North State Q, which Joe, you're keynoting at, they're having their tech flight up in North State as well. So lots going on in September. We have a few in October. OCQ, GCQ, Gold Coast Q, and Oxnard's having theirs. San Gabriel Valley Q's back to their innovation celebration, playing off the back to the future theme. San Diego. So there's a lot there. So go to q.org/events to find out their times and their locations and how you register for those local events. Because a lot of those presenters that are at those local events are at our Q conferences. So it's the same kind of leveled quality professional development that you get at our Q conferences, you get at our affiliate regional events. And it's a great way to connect with your local affiliate, to get involved with them, whether it's a volunteer, connections at your school, whatnot. So there's a great way to connect and get familiar with your local affiliate board members there and the volunteers that help run things at the local area. And that was my entry level into Q as well. So go ahead and check out your affiliate at q.org/events to see what's going on there in your area.
Yeah, it's just great. I love affiliate events as well. I'm still part of CVQ, but when I was part of the CVQ board, that was some of the best, because being able to connect with our Central Valley educators and be able to see them and get them to see what Q's all about, that was always fantastic. And so Q would be nothing without the affiliates, the boards that do this on a volunteer basis, and from the goodness of their hearts, because they believe in the mission of Q, and they believe in the integration of ed tech within the classroom. So it's phenomenal. So don't miss. If you have an affiliate event near you, definitely take a look. They are great events. And if you like those events, if you like Fall Q, if you like Spring Q, if you like the affiliate events, if you like that energizing PD, that feeling you get after leaving a Q conference, if you want to bring that back to your school, Q does PD for school districts, small groups or large groups. We've done PD for, groups of 20, 30, 40 teachers, all the way up to an entire district before. So if you're interested in that, just contact me and we can have a chat about how we can bring QPD to your school. So that's something you should definitely take a look at it. You can go to q.org/PL to see what kind of PD we do provide, but nothing's better than that one-on-one conversation. So definitely hit me up. We could talk about it, because we love coming to schools and we love spreading the love of Q right to you. So you don't have to worry about dates or travel or anything like that. We come right to you. We don't bring food trucks or provide the food though, right? Like we do with Fall Q. So, that is a benefit to going to that. And another thing I want to talk about is we've talked about, Q is nothing without the affiliates. Affiliates are nothing without members, right? And I always say members, they grow from the affiliates. They grow as a member of an affiliate. They love what the affiliate is doing. So then they grow and be a full-on member of Q. And we love that. And being part of that growth allows for many things, such as our Q Media Initiative. If you never heard of our Q Media Initiative, what we're doing is we are creating shows based upon our members' recommendations, or based on member pitches. For example, we do a show called Super Shares, where we invite members from our community to share something super they're doing in their classroom, to share an idea that they have, and to share their voice. And we had this idea where they would go and fill out a form by going to qlearns.org/qmedia, and they can come on the show. But some of these ideas were so good that we're like, we can make a whole show out of this. And so what we have now is a full-on Q Media program where we ask our members, hey, what show do you want to see? Or do you want to be a host of a show? And we finally released our first member-created show. And I want to bring this up for you. And it is a show that airs on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram all at the same time, but it's housed on YouTube after that live airing. And Q Primary Presents, hosted by Kayla Harlow, has been a phenomenal show about how to infuse technology in those younger grades, in K3, intentionally. Great show, and we have that as part of a playlist, but also on our YouTube channel. But you can see all of our past Super Shares and all the other shows, such as this one, the CUECast, that we have going on. So we would love to hear from you. Do you want to be on the Q Super Shares? Go to qlearns.org/qmedia. Do you have a show that you would like to pitch? Do you want to have your own? We will support you any way that we can, and promote your show any way that we can. So we would love to hear from you and see what the future holds for this opportunity. So again, that's going to qlearns.org/qmedia to be a part of our Q Media family. So that's something cool to be doing as well. Wow, that's a lot of information Jason. And normally what we would do is we'd wrap up with some community shout outs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we wrap those up before school. In June when we did our last episode, and we're going to be looking at more coming up here soon. So, what should our members be looking out for things like that?
So yeah, so comes a new year, comes new shout outs, right? People doing amazing things in their classroom. Maybe they had that new idea over the summer and they're doing it in the classroom. They're working with students with that new idea, and they might be doing cool things in the grade level or at their school, and you might notice that, and you might say they need to be shouted out for that. They're doing an awesome job. They're doing cool things. They're innovating and for student learning. So we're going to have a new process, not necessarily a new process, but a new entry. So be on the lookout for the socials for a way to submit this year's new shout outs. And so we'll be posting a form on the social medias and in the portal. So for you to shout out someone at your school, your district, or somewhere else, maybe it's a colleague somewhere else in the county, who knows? But if they're doing something awesome in the classroom, we want to know about it. We want to give them a shout out. So be on the lookout for that form on the socials, as I said, and in the portal, so you can submit their names and what they're doing, so we can share them out and give them a big shout out here on the CUECast.
Yeah, we all know educators that deserve a shout out, right? I used to call them kudos, right? When I was a teacher, we would give our fellow staff members kudos at our staff meetings. But we want to hear from you. We want to do some more shout outs. So definitely look on the socials, but also, again, that CUE community portal that we have for you at CUE.org. We will have links and places that you can be able to submit those in there as well. So if you are a CUE member, we would love for you to check that out in the portal. If you're not a CUE member, we would love for you to become one. And if you have questions about how to become a CUE member, what it means to become a CUE member, again, let us know, contact us. We would love to chat with you.
Yeah. And the people that you're submitting for a shout out don't necessarily have to be members. They can just be doing something great. And we don't want to limit it to, I said, innovation or technology. We don't want to limit it to that. Maybe they're doing something cooler that's not even related to technology, or maybe they're just doing there's a great colleague and they're just doing amazing things to support the school, supporting the staff, whatnot, supporting their students. So whatever that looks like, just don't want to limit to that. Just something we can, like Joe said, kudos, doing a great job. We want to give you some shout outs as far as what you're doing. And so don't want to limit it to innovation, technology. Maybe it's something totally different. So I just want to recognize that your submission could be anything.
That's absolutely right. All we want to do is celebrate you, and that's the end of story right there. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. I know this was a long CUEcast, but again, if you're watching this on YouTube, please definitely go look in the show notes, and you can see all of the links to what we've talked about here today. And finally, our final call to action. Again, go sign up for Fall CUE. It's going to be an amazing event. It's about 6 weeks away, October 22nd and 23rd in Stockton, California, at the amazing district office, the county office, San Joaquin County Office of Education, which houses the Teacher College of San Joaquin, which is an amazing facility. You have to see it to believe it. And in fact, I'm going up there tomorrow with fellow CUE staff member Danny Silva, and I am going to be doing some live broadcasts from the campus so you can see what's going on. So you'll see some pop-up live broadcasts on those things. So definitely keep your eyes peeled tomorrow on the socials for that. But until then, we hope you keep the students in your heart, innovation on the brain, and eye on the prize, which is always engagement, because we know that the best classroom management is classroom engagement. So we hope you're having a fantastic week. We hope you had a fantastic 3-day weekend last week and a short week this week. And we hope that you have yourselves a wonderful